Brothers, did you know that you could be married, have kids, go to church, have a job and friends, and still feel completely alone? As a matter of fact, nothing that you have accomplished may be able to help you overcome your aloneness. Today, I want to talk about something that men don't usually discuss, and that's emotional isolation. Join me in the comments and keep it real, because I'm going to keep it real. Let's talk about it. Emotional isolation is not about being physically alone. Family, friends, people in general they can be around you and you still feel it. People can pull from your gifts. You can help everybody. Reach out to people to help them. But the fact is, you still feel what you feel. Emotionally isolated. It's feeling unseen, unheard. It's not feeling safe enough to say what's really going on. Who do I talk to about this? Who do I share this with that can help me make a difference in my own life? As a man, we resort to things like, we'll say, I'm fine. Or we'll work longer hours. Snapping over small things. Shutting down during a conversation. Somebody knows what I'm talking about. A lot of men aren't angry. They're just unheard. A lot of us were messed up as kids because we were taught things that come from a man-up culture. I remember them telling me, don't cry. What do you mean don't cry? I just fell off a bike and twisted my leg and I'm bleeding. Mom is putting mercurochrome and alcohol on my leg. What do you mean don't cry? That's what they told us. Don't cry. Have you heard this one? Don't show weakness. You're a man. You might have heard this one. Handle it yourself. We train boys to survive emotionally, but we never train them to connect. So men go to silent places to die. Shh. Don't talk about that. We carry weight silently. It's heavy. You're tired. You're fatigued. You feel like you're about to drop this heavy load, but you can't talk about it. Man up culture. As a man, you face financial pressure. You have mouths to feed. You got bills to pay. All those faces are hungry and they're looking at you. Pressure is crushing you, but you can't talk about it. Being a rock when you don't feel like a rock. You're expected to be the waymaker, the solid person in times of crisis. Man, they want you to be the one who pulls the family through, no matter what pressures you yourself are facing. But you can't talk about it. Shh. Let me ask you a question. When you are the only one that everyone is leaning on, who do you lean on? Let that sink in. All the weight, all the pressure's on you. Who do you lean on? A lot of bad decisions, a lot of wrong relationships are birthed from men being tired and silent, not talking about what they're feeling and what they're dealing with. Because I'm a man, I have to bear this weight. I have to make sure that I keep it to myself. Shh. Here's another thing that comes after us in a big, major way. Fear of being judged. I would say something to somebody, but they'll judge me. I don't want to ruin relationships. I don't want to lose friendships. There's no one I can go to at my church that I can trust. So I silently try to deal with it on my own. And it's not working. Sometimes men don't open up because it will cost them respect. Sometimes men don't open up because last time they did, it cost them respect. Another thing that men deal with is past hurt or betrayal. What do you mean? I mean things like opening up and being dismissed. You poured your heart out only to look into the eyes of someone who's not getting it. They just don't understand. Here's another one. Having your vulnerability used against you. I know someone's dealt with that before. Having something that you revealed thrown back at you at a time when you need arms wrapped around you and you need to feel supported. You need to feel loved, emotionally minimized. Oh man, you a man. Come on. Man. It's like drowning, but not safe to cry out for help. It's like drowning, but not safe to cry out for help. Let's talk about what emotional isolation turns into. And you may recognize some of these traits. I don't want you to become depressed, but you may recognize some of these traits. Might be in you, it might be in your friend. But here's one: irritability. Man, he just snaps in a second when it wasn't even that deep. Emotional numbness. When you've been through so much until you just shut down and go silent. Avoidance. You don't want to talk about it. You avoid certain people so you keep quiet about what you're feeling. Overworked. Because remember, I talked about working extra hours to avoid confronting what you're feeling. Addiction. Addictions vary, but you know what they all have in common? Addictions falsely replace what you don't have with what you think you need. Let me say it again. Addiction falsely replaces what you don't have with what you think you need. All addictions lead you down a path of deception. Think about that. Here's another one. Disconnection from your spouse for those that are married. Because, quiet. Don't talk about it. Has no gates and no walls. So 90% of the time, men don't talk to anyone, including their spouses. Here's another thing that it brings: spiritual dryness. You don't even really want to go to church. You don't want to be around nobody. You don't want anyone coming over for dinner. You don't want to go to nobody's house. I don't want to go to that event. I don't want to do this. I don't want to do that. And it's spiritual dryness. But let me say this. Some men are losing faith. They're losing connection. Some men aren't losing faith. They're losing connection. They have no one to connect to, that they can talk to, and that they can discuss the things that they're dealing with. Here's what you need to do. Find that one safe person. Let me say it again. This is important. Find that one safe person. Not everyone. Just one. This person does not have to be a relative. They just need to be a sympathetic, safe, non-judgmental, patient, listening ear. This is how you know you got the right person. They need not be a relative. They just need to be a sympathetic, safe non-judgmental, patient, listening ear. If you find that one that fits into that category, you got you a jewel right there. Brothers, if you're married or engaged or seeing somebody, make sure who you go to ain't no woman. That's a setup. Let me help you. Don't go to someone of the opposite sex. Find your brother that you could talk to, that knows the ups and downs, ins and outs of being a man. Here's another thing to do. Learn language that will help you improve your situation. Don't say, I'm stressed. Start backing down. Say, I'm overwhelmed. We're being honest now. We're talking to our brother. I feel inadequate. That's a big one. I don't feel like I'm cut out for all of this weight that I'm carrying. I need to talk to my brother. Here's another big one. I feel unappreciated. No one wants to feel overwhelmed, inadequate, unappreciated. But you could find that person that you can talk to that can help you out of it. Just so you know, strength and vulnerability are not enemies. Strength and vulnerability are not enemies. It's okay to be vulnerable to the right person in the right place at the right time. It's okay. This is not for everybody, but for those that believe in the Bible, as I do. Know this: even the strongest men in the scriptures had moments of honesty. Not performance, honesty. Where they kept it real and found the solution to what they were dealing with. I want to speak to you, bro. Let's be direct. You've been carrying something alone. You don't have to keep carrying that thing alone, bro. Straight honesty. Straight honesty. No filter. I felt these things at times in my life. Fact is, more men have than haven't. It's okay to reach out for help. Talk it over with an amazing brother or a good friend. You're not weak just because you feel. You're human. Brother, you're not weak because you feel. You are human. Many brothers have gone through what you're dealing with. Many have found their way out by finding that friend. I pray that this episode spoke to you. And if it spoke to you, don't just listen. Reach out to somebody. and start that conversation today. Start it as soon as you can. Get that help you need. And if you've been distant from God because you feel tired, He's not intimidated by your honesty. He cares, man. God cares. It doesn't freak Him out when you are honest with Him and you say, I need you, I need help. Let Him direct you to that person that can help you pull through this. This is Matters from the Heart, where we talk about what really matters. I'm pulling for you. I'm with you, brother. Don't be ashamed. Don't be afraid. Many have gone through such. And you're going to come out good, bro. Find your friend. Somebody with insight that can help you talk out of this. Don't die alone. Don't go to a dark, quiet place and die alone. You're going to stand tall. You're going to stand strong. You're going to stand firm once again, and you're going to lead with all that weight off of you. Because talking to your friend is going to help. Make sure your picker ain't broke. What do you mean by that, John? Make sure you select the right friend. Make sure you select somebody that has great insight and will look for ways to help move you forward. Men, join us in the comments. Keep it real. Because I'm going to keep it real. Like, share, subscribe. Peace.